All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's on the Power. So I just wanted to make a video to kind of clear up the drama that you guys may have seen on Phil Heath's Instagram or on my Instagram. So for those of you that haven't seen it, essentially what happened was there was a comment on one of Phil Heath's Instagram posts, and it tagged me. And this guy said, @NickStrengthPower, check this out. And Phil Heath replied to that comment and said he can't see it because he blocked me. So pretty much as soon as Phil Heath commented this, I had people sending me screenshots of this comment left and right pretty much all day yesterday until I finally posted it up on my own Instagram, because most people have seen my videos, and in some of the recent videos that I've done on Phil, I've mentioned the fact that Phil has blocked me on Instagram, and I've been blocked from his Instagram for maybe a year. I believe he blocked me right after the 2017 Mr. Olympia. So a bunch of people were sending me screenshots of this comment because they had seen my video saying Phil had blocked me, and they thought Phil was trying to turn it around on me and say that I was lying. So I posted up a screenshot of this, and then I posted up a picture on my story of me searching for Phil Heath's account, and then the account wouldn't come up, which shows that he blocked me. And then shortly after that, Phil Heath put up another comment, and that specifically is the comment that I wanted to reply to in this video. So someone else commented, "Hey Phil, Nick said that you blocked him." Then Phil replied, "Oh, that is right, because he had a long run of trash talking about me, so I didn't think he cared. So why not block someone like that, right? Simply didn't want the drama." So this was the main thing that I had a problem with, because I think Phil Heath is getting me confused with someone else, maybe some other bodybuilding YouTuber. But I've never talked trash about Phil Heath. I've certainly criticized Phil Heath. I've mentioned that he had the gut right after the 2017 Olympia. I certainly mentioned the gut because I thought it was obviously there. But even though in that video I mentioned that his midsection was distended, I even said in that video that I still thought Phil Heath deserved the victory, even with that weak point, and I got a lot of hate for that. So I can't remember ever a time that I've trash-talked Phil Heath. I mean, I've always gave my honest opinion, and if I would have done a review of the 2017 Mr. Olympia where I said Phil Heath didn't have a gut just because I wanted to kiss his ass, that wouldn't be an honest opinion. I've always just tried to give an honest critique. And as pro bodybuilders, I mean, that's what they're opening themselves up to. I mean, this is the whole name of the game. The entire sport is judged on opinions of your physique. And honestly, for Phil being a 7-time Mr. Olympia, I really don't think I've made that many videos, either positive or negative, about Phil Heath at all. I mean, the most recent video I did about Phil was actually a day or two ago, and it was Phil Heath versus Big Ramy, and that was the first video I had done on Phil in maybe months. So I just wanted to clarify that because I feel like I've never talked trash about Phil. I've always tried to give a fair criticism. I've even said I predicted that he's going to win 8 Olympias. I said it's possible for him to win 10. I've been pretty positive about some of the things that I've said about Phil in the past. And I've tried to give a pretty fair and balanced critique of Phil, to the point where people even call me a Phil Heath quote-unquote dick rider because I said I don't think Ramy's going to beat him this year. So I also wanted to mention in this video that shortly after I posted up the screenshots on my Instagram, Phil Heath actually did unblock me. So I wanted to thank him for that, and I kind of wanted to clear up that I guess we squashed whatever beef there was. I sent Phil a message kind of explaining all the things that I said in this video, that I didn't really feel that I'd ever trash-talked him. I said that I respected him as champion. And I even said, hey, you know what? I totally understand your perspective. I understand where you're coming from here. You're 7-time Mr. Olympia, so I'm sure when anybody criticizes your physique, it's like, who the fuck is this guy to criticize me and my physique? What right does this guy have to say anything? And I totally understand that mentality. I mean, I get it. So the first reaction is just to block anybody that criticizes you. And I do understand that reaction. You're the top of the top, the best of the best. Really, in your mind, who is anybody to criticize you? But as a bodybuilding commentator on YouTube, it's become really my job to commentate on the Mr. Olympia, on bodybuilding, and Phil Heath is the reigning Mr. Olympia, so of course his name is going to come up, and I said that in the message that I sent to him. Phil Heath's name is going to come up all the time because he's 7-time Mr. Olympia, so naturally he's going to be the topic of videos. And then I kind of ended it, and I left the door open, and I said, hey, if you ever have a problem with anything that I say in a video, just feel free to message me. I mean, you don't have to block me. We can talk about it, and you can tell me why you think it was disrespectful or trash talking, as he said, and we can talk about it. I could probably take the video down or change the way I said something if he felt that I said something disrespectfully. But Phil Heath never did reply to that message, and I didn't really expect him to. I mean, I don't think Phil Heath is ever going to like me, but I think you know, whether you like me or not, whether you like bodybuilding, you know, commentators on YouTube or not, I think it'd be much better and much easier if we could just kind of coexist. I mean, I try to be respectful on my channel. You know, if you have a problem with something I say, I'd rather you just message me and we can talk it out. And that would end in a much better result than just blocking each other. So I wanted to make this video so Phil Heath didn't get any hate out of this, because he did, in fact, unblock me. I guess the misunderstanding now has been resolved. He did admit that he was the one that blocked me first. I haven't talked to him, but, you know, hopefully it's just resolved. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.